Welcome to Anchor FM. This fabulous resource will streamline your podcasting experience. Before recording your podcast, be sure to 1. Have written and practiced your script, and 2. Found any music and sound effects you will need for the podcast. All music should be royalty-free and found from one of the sites provided on the library website. To start recording, select New Episode in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. This page will essentially walk you through all of the parts of creating your podcast. Record is where you will record all of the audio clips for your podcast. Library is where all of the audio files you have created and the music files you have uploaded are kept. Music is where you will upload your music and your sound effects. Messages is where you can add listener participation to your podcast. And last, transitions is where you can choose from a host of transition sounds provided by Anchor FM. On this side right here, if you have files that you have created using another program, audio files, you can upload or drag them to this location. Let's start with record. Click the red record button to start recording. Hi readers, welcome to Hawks Read, where we talk about everything books and reading. When you're finished recording, press the stop recording button. Your file will automatically be named with today's date. Rename this file so that you know which audio clip it is. You will now record each of your audio clips. So to rename the file, I click on this little icon right here. I'm going to call this podcast intro. And then it's saved as podcast intro. At this point, record each of your files, your audio files, so that you have all of them recorded before you compile your episode all together. You can see I have added my 3 different audio clips for my podcast. So now I'm ready to move on to the next section. Once your clips are recorded, go to the music section. Here you will upload all of the files you will be using in your episode. Be sure to use music that is royalty-free and free to be used through Creative Commons licensing from sites such as Pixabay Music or YouTube Audio Library. See the page on the library website for places that provide free music. Anchor FM does have transitions and some sound effects within the program that you can use. Those are found right here in the transition section. And you can click through here. You can see like, or but I'm going to upload my music. On my computer, all I have to do is drag the file up. This may look differently on a Chromebook, and I'm happy to show you how to do that. When your song is loaded, it'll show up right here. If you need to edit the audio to shorten your clip, you can click on Edit Audio. And then this is where you can choose which section of your clip that you would like to be using. So you probably are not going to use a whole 2 minutes and 40 seconds for your introduction. But over the course of your podcast, you may use different parts of this audio clip throughout it. For my intro, I'm going to use the first 20 seconds of this clip. And I'm going to split it and press save. I'm going to save as multiple segments. You can see that it's saved as 2 segments. The first one is segment 1 of 2, and it's only 19 seconds. This second segment is segment 2 of 2, and it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So if later in my episode, so this will be my introduction, and then if later in my episode I want to use more of this music, I can split this clip right here. At this point, if I have any sound effects, I would also add those up into my upload section. I am also going to go to my library and I'm going to pull over all my audio clips. So I'm going to pull over my book description and my today's episode and my podcast intro. So I have a transition that I'm going to add in looking at my audio clips. I think that I would like to put a transition between today's episode and the book description. So I'm in my transitions right here, this pink section, and I'm going to drag over Ren and put that right there. I'm also going to edit my concluding audio clip. To do that, I'm going to click on the 3 dots and I'm going to edit audio. Okay, at this point, I think I have everything into my podcast, and I'm going to go to the bottom and I'm going to preview my episode. Now that I've previewed my episode, I can click Save Episode. I need to add an episode title. I'll also add a description. Any credits that I need to give to music, to artists that have created music for my podcast, I will put within the description section here. You can follow the template by writing music, the title of the song, the artist, and then the location where you got the music. It's really important to give this credit. And this music is only available as free music if you cite it within your work. You can also upload a piece of art for your cover of your podcast. Be sure to make sure that any picture that you choose is one that either you have taken or you have created, or that it is available in the Creative Commons license. So from a site like Pixabay Pictures. At this point, we will now press Save as a Draft. Once it's saved as a draft, you can, so you know that it's all good, you can go back in and press Publish Now. You'll be prompted to fill in some information about your podcast. Press Continue. And now your episode has been published. Once it is published, you do have a shareable link right here, the copy link. You can copy that link and you can post it into your classroom. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I'm happy to help you. Ms. Kowalski is also happy to help you. We're really excited to hear your projects.